Huge round of applause. Our special guest. I am so excited to share her with you guys today. Tamar Braxton. All the Tamars that's in the building.
I see her. Everything looks amazing.
So everybody in this room had a chance to win passes to see you today. So we got some true fans in the building. Am I right?
Thank you.
So we also had a great opportunity. Everybody in here took some time to write out some of the questions that they've been wondering. And they've been your fans, follow you on Instagram, you know. I don't want anybody acting shy today because this is a great opportunity to see Tamar, to talk to her, to interact with her. So I'm gonna call you out if I see a
Please
question.
don't be shy.
And you better raise your hand, okay?
Why is my mic loud?
Can we turn that up?
Okay.
I'll just point it out like that part.
Okay.
All right, let me see. Who we got first? Where's Brittany Cunningham? Brittany girl.
Hi, Brittany.
So she, like most of us, I'm sure, is a watcher of The Real. I love that show.
Thank you.
She wants to know, what do you enjoy most from being on that show?
I love the connection that me and the girls have. You know, first of all, the girl chat is 100% real, and those girls are crazy. And I never thought that I'd meet like a group of women who like kind of reminded me of my sisters.
Yeah.
And so they kind of do, and we have a good time. I love the bonding.
You know what I love most about you being on The Real? This is something that I love most about your career in general. Because I feel like you have been able, you're such a great example of a woman who can create all these different lanes for herself. And that's so rare. Like, you rarely see that. And you've seen like this huge transformation with you over the years. Like all of these reinventions of yourself. So I was so excited to see you be on The Real for just that reason.
Yeah.
And of course, we love her personality, right?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Where is, I hope I'm saying this right. Oh yeah, that's the S. Asia Robinson.
Hi, Asia.
Asia says, what is you and Vince's favorite thing to do?
Vince and I love date night. We like to go to, like, doing regular stuff, like going to the movies, going to dinner. Like, we're real low key, like we're real regular. Like, a lot of people don't kind of believe that. People think that, like, you know, we live this kind of like Hollywood lifestyle. We don't do that. We like regular folks. So that's what we do. We just like to kick it. And then now we like to really kick it with Logan. And I mean, I didn't introduce him, but he loves Disneyland. I can't believe it. And we love Disneyland. So that's like one of our favorite things to do on the weekend.
Is that what you did for his birthday?
That, and then we went yesterday. Don't judge me. Yeah, so we do like regular family stuff.
How do you and Vince find balance? Because you guys work together professionally and then you're married, and that can be a lot.
It is a lot, and I can be. It's a fact, you know, but I wouldn't have it any other way because, you know, just like everything else, it's really hard to find somebody to have your back. And I said this on The Real one time before. I was like, the one thing that I really admire about Vince is that, you know, he has my back in public, but he checks me in private, you know? And, you know, I just think it takes a real friend or a real man just to tell you about yourself, because really you out there embarrassing yourself. So he don't want to see me with egg on my face. So he gonna smile in front of everybody, but he gonna pull me to the side and be like, that ain't cool. Yeah, and I like that about him.
That's a very good lesson. So anybody that's in a relationship in the building, it works wonders. Cuss me out when we're not in front of people. Just
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay, so this one.
I feel like y'all shy.
I'm not
Why y'all shy?
I'm not shy. I know she's shy. Let's see. Oh, okay. Kim, where you at? You gonna have to stand up for
Hi,
this
Kim.
one. Kim Smith says, on last week's BFB, you
Jesus.
talked about possibly having another baby. Is that a real, in capitals, possibility? Not that I'm all in your uterus or anything. Where is the baby?
Oh, Lord. Right now, I'm not going to be able to make it. You know, I mean, about the future, Logan is the greatest thing that's ever happened to Vince and I. Right now, Logan's not feeling having a sibling. We've asked him. He said absolutely no.
Don't you put it on
He did. But I'm not opposed to it, but that's not the focus.
Your business.
My life. But that's just not the focus. I'm tired. He's 2. And I don't know if anybody have a 2-year-old brother or cousin or 2-year-olds have a lot of energy. He's a boy, he's climbing the walls, hanging from the chandelier. I'm tired. So we gotta wait a little while.
Was that good? That's fine.
Yeah. But I'm not opposed.
Let's see. Brianne Martin. Brianne, front and center.
Brianne, I like this shit. That's
What was your favorite song on Love and War, an album I was obsessed with? And what is your favorite song on the upcoming album?
God, I knew it was coming. My favorite song on Love and War. It was a few. Like everybody knows that High Sugar was one of my favorite ones. Stay and Fight became one of my favorite ones because I'm in a relationship and that's something that happened that just used to reflect in my life, and I would just play it and turn it up so he'd get the hint. And White Candle, I really enjoyed that too. All the Way Home is still one of my favorite songs. But on this album, I'm not just saying this because it's the singer. If I Don't Have You is one of my favorites. And this record called Circles. And the whole album speaks to me because it's so personal. It's not just really about, what Vince and I have been through in our relationship. It's about other people too. Like girl had me some scallywags in my lifetime, and I just had to release it, and I just in my feelings, on this album. So I don't want people to get confused when I say the album title is called Calling All Lovers, and it's about, being in love and then that's cool. And sometimes we feel like that. But, sometimes we feel like, we're in a relationship that we really don't need to be in. Or, we're trying to find, ourselves. We're trying to find love within ourselves. And that's what this album is about. It's calling all lovers, like all of us. Because we can all relate when it comes to love.
That's something I always love about you and the way that you and Vince, show your relationship or share it. Because relationships aren't perfect. But in this day and age, everybody want to post all the fun pictures on Instagram. Relationship goals.
They be smiling hard, be miserable as hell, huh? Yeah.
But relationships are work. It's hard work sometimes.
It's a lot of work, and you know what? When it's worth it, it's worth the work. And when it's not, it's just not. And sometimes, a lot of us don't have people who's gonna keep it 100% real with us and be like, girl, you need to go about your business. So, it might hurt them at the moment, but I believe when somebody's telling you the truth about something that now I have learned in the past, it's a way to tell them. But I don't believe there's something wrong with telling somebody that.
Next question, Dominique Anderson. There she is. Watching your show, I love watching you and your sisters. Which one do you get along with the best?
Okay, so it's like,
she was wise.
Okay, you ever have a group of girlfriends? And it depends on what you're going through or where you are in your life, you closest to that one for that moment. Yeah. That's how it is with us. So I think right now it's Tony.
I see that on the show.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say your name. Sweet.
Me.
Hey.
Hi.
Okay. Sweet K says, how do you handle being a mini mogul, being on The Real, having a singing career, 2 reality shows, and a clothing line? Where do you find the balance?
Okay, so the way I think about it is like this. You know how when you really want to do something, you find time to do it? That is how it is with the business ventures that I'm in, and also the television. I really do enjoy it. I have a good time on The Real. I have fun most of the time, or sometimes when I'm with my sisters. And no, I'm joking, they're my girls. And I love working with my husband. And also, I've always said this, that fashion means a lot to me, and it doesn't have to be super duper expensive. And I call it cheap girl shopping because I'm very frugal. And so, I wanted to create something that, people can go to and not have to spend their whole paycheck and still be fabulous, so I enjoy it.
So Asia wants to know, what do you say to yourself every day to keep yourself motivated? So what are some of your mantras or the quotes or the things that keep you moving?
Yeah, because sometimes it's tough, child. No. Okay, this is what I used to really do in real life in the past. I used to look in the mirror and find something that I really, really, really liked about myself. And that is what motivated me. Like, oh girl, your lips on fleek. Put me some lip gloss on and a hat on and I'm gonna go about my business. You know, really. And that I always go back to that because especially when I'm super tired or, you know, people aggravate the life out of me, you know, it's really about the people who depend on me, you know, to make things happen. Like, I'm never gonna like shut down the show. Now, I don't care what y'all done heard now. TMZ ain't always the truth. I don't stop no show a day or two before now. That's never happened to me, nor will it happen to me. Because, you know, it means a lot to me when people spend their hard-earned money and they make plans with their friends to come out and see me. I'm never gonna let you down. So for me, like, that's what keeps me motivated. Like, it's like a whole bunch of people out here waiting on me to perform. Let me get up here and give them, you know, what they need in their life. And most of the time, y'all give me what I need in my life. So, you know, that's really what keeps me focused.
And you were sharing with me earlier that you follow back a lot of your fans on Instagram and love seeing their lives on day to day. How do you kind of navigate this new climate? Because you're somebody, you found like massive success in the last few years, but you're also an OG. You know, you're a young veteran. You've been around for a long time making music. And the market has changed dramatically in the past couple of years. So how do you kind of navigate in this new social media world of artistry?
Child, is tough. And I still have it. You know, I get my feelings a lot. Maybe because I'm a Pisces, but I get my feelings a lot. And especially when you know, you're not exactly talking about something. And I call them, you know, Twitter and Instagram psychics, you know, because what people think they're talking about, you're really not talking about, you know? And that's when it really gets tough because then you can never really defend yourself once they, you know, think whatever the hell they want to think. So, you know, I just don't really read the comments that often, if you can believe it or not, because it can put you in a space. And, you know, for me, I know my truth and I know my life. And, you know, these are people who you've never met before, you know what I mean? And it's really tough because I can't keep giving people power over me and power over my feelings and power over my day. So I can't really read the comments like that because it will bring you down, you know? So.
Can't take on that energy. Do people feel like that in here? Like sometimes on your feeds and stuff? I love blocking. I think it's one of the best inventions God
Isn't that amazing?
gave us.
I cannot wait until we can disable the comments because it's just like everything doesn't need a comment, you know?
Black. So the new album is coming out soon.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. You know, I was blown away by the last album, Love and War. The one was like on repeat all day. Like my husband was like, okay, enough, because I was just like, baby, you're the one. Yeah, it was like so extra. So with this album, kind of, what is your plan for this album? What kind of rollout do you want it to have?
The music, you know, I think the music is phenomenal, and I'm not just saying it because it's me, but you know, I was definitely in my feelings, like I said before, because it's so personal to me, and I think the music is great. And I actually asked Vince, was he going to play something for everybody? I think he should play like a snippet or two.
Mr. Herbert?
But it's up to him, honey.
What do you guys think? Should we be able to hear something?
I'm really excited about it. I really do feel like, honestly, everybody says, okay, if the album is great, it's the best ever, but I feel like everything I've been through in my life, like I feel like this is why I was born to do this record. It's one of the reasons why I was born to do this record. I mean, I've been through a lot, you know, relationship-wise, and I just put it down on paper and I put it on a record, and there it is, honey.
Like you shared just here that this is like a project that you expand, you know, your love life of your lifetime. Yeah. So is that like a release? Like, is it part therapy when you're writing these songs? Once you've got them out and it's the final version, are you able to just really like,
Yes. You know, like if I don't have you, I feel like you kind of get that, you know, because I think I'm singing a little bit harder than I would normally, and that is because I'm when I tell you I was in my feelings, sometimes I would be recording and be bawling after I'm, you know, finished singing.
Wow.
Yeah, because, you know, I mean, I do believe at one point you have to, you know, let things go and, you know, put it out into the universe and hope that it don't return or return. But yeah, so
You sing to Vince.
no. What? Yeah. Like Vince is very difficult, honey. Like everybody, what? Everybody's I am the diva. We can't have two. He's the diva. Oh my God, I be trying to sing at home. He's like, oh my God, you're so loud.
No, I don't buy that. Vince.
Oh my God. It's like Diddy the remix. Are you crazy? Oh no, honey.
I would have thought that he'd be like, I want to wake up to song every
Lies.
morning.
Not at all. No. No.
So do we get a chance to play a couple things? Yeah? Okay.
You know, it really did take guts to spill my tea like that. You know, and I'm just really excited about it. I can't wait for you all to hear it. And I just really want to thank everyone for supporting me through good, bad, and ugly. And I just, you know, I'm a work in progress, and aren't we all? And, and I just really appreciate it. I really do from the bottom of my heart.
Well, on that note, I want to thank you so much for blessing our stage and sharing yourself with us in this way.
My pleasure.
And sharing those little teases. We will all definitely be copying
I'm
that new
really
album.
proud of this album. They must really worked their butt off for this for you guys. She always says to me, Vince, I was born to make this album. So it's so personal and so incredible. And, you know, her vocal ability on this record, you guys are here. It went to a whole nother place. And I'm just proud of you guys. Show up today, you support her, you love the music, you love her, you support the real, the Braxtons, take my things. This lady deserves it all. She's every woman to me, that's what I always tell her.
So beautiful.